Hey guys, what's up? So the next poem I'll be reading is poem 1301. This is called You're Not Who I Thought. This poem is an oldie. It was written 7 years ago. It's about deception, betrayal, and of course, a broken heart. You're not who I thought. The sun's about to rise. My bags and luggage are close by, sitting on a bench. First one at the train station holding my ticket, a bit dramatized. Why does the truth always have to be ugly? Tears keep strolling down, and I keep wiping them away with my long sleeve. I knew you were too good to be true. I should have just followed my instincts. I remember the first day we met, right by the jukebox to an old bar, mocking me about the song I was going to play. I told you the place needed action, and you just laughed. We spoke for a while about music, movies, about coming out, your family, my writing. I couldn't believe how vulnerable I was becoming with you, considering the abusive relationship I had before. I then introduced you to my friends. They even loved you. You said and did all the right things, like you read my mind and took notes. How odd is it that you meet a person in one day and already feel like you want to build a future with them? He even believed in monogamy, which was so rare to find. I went home with you that night. We had red wine and had fun under the sheets. After we were done, you looked into my eyes and said, I love you. Even though I didn't say it back, I believed you and knew one day I would say it back. Time went by. Weeks turned to months, and that turned to years, and our chemistry evolved. I never questioned or doubted a thing. I know it's going to sound weird, but you were perfect. Everything that I never thought existed and always wanted. One day, my friend texted me to meet him at the diner. Apparently, it was an emergency. I went there. We sat down and had coffee. He was quiet at first, then he spoke. He said that you were bad news, a master of secrets. I was so confused. I wanted an explanation, but he tiptoed around the conversation. I told him I want to know. He just gave me an address and told me to show up tomorrow at a certain time at that location. I went home. My suspicion got the best of me, so I searched your laptop and found dozens of photos of other guys, even of my friend. That night I slept in the same bed with you. It took so much out of me not to say a word. The next day I showed up at that address. At the time, it was a bathhouse. I went inside and saw you with a group of guys. You stopped what you were doing. I went outside and immediately threw up. While you were trying to explain, the only thing I could say was, You're not who I thought. The sun's about to rise. My bags and luggage are close by, sitting on a bench, first one at the train station holding my ticket. A bit dramatized. Why does the truth always have to be ugly? Tears keep showing down, and I keep wiping them away with my long sleeve shirt. I knew you were too good to be true. I should have just followed my instinct. The train pulls up as I get up from the bench. I move closer and see you running in the distance. I quickly pick up the pace. Get on the train as you move faster. The train starts to move as you hold up a sign that reads, I'm sorry. I turn around and just look ahead. Once you fall, it's so easy to be blinded by the truth. It doesn't matter if you wait or you ask all the right questions. Therefore, it's your responsibility to make sure you know exactly who it is you give your heart to. As you can see, it's easy to be blinded by love.